Hi guys, Jamie here and welcome to my first MommyNums makeup tutorial. Today I'm just going to do my everyday look. This is how I do my makeup daily, so let's get started.
But first, coffee.
So first I'm going to start off by applying my moisturizer. I use Embryolisse and I'm going to put that all over my face and down my neck. I really like this tinted moisturizer that I use. It's by Laura Mercier in shade Porcelain, and it's the oil-free one. I just feel like it gives me the right amount of coverage without too much cakiness, like too much weight to the foundation. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing a full face of foundation, but yet I look, well, better than I do without makeup. And I just use my fingers. When I use like a regular foundation that you're going to build coverage with and you need a little bit more like finesse, then I'll go in with a sponge or a brush. But with this one, I feel like using the moisturizer first and then applying the tinted moisturizer, I really get this really, like, it's a really good marriage between the two, and they just complement each other so well, and it's just really easy to tap in and apply it with my fingers. Then I go in with my Makeup Forever. It's the Anti-Cernise in shade 1. And I just do that in my like under eye and on my eyelid and around my nose and on the apples of my cheeks for a little bit of coverage because I'm a little bit red there. And then I just go in and spot treatment. I'm obsessed with this Makeup Forever powder. It's an iridescent shimmer, and it can be a little scary, but when buffed in, it makes my skin like glow. Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing like this shimmery iridescent like crazy eyeshadow thing. It's just so pretty. Like I'll get compliments about my skin. I'm like, no, it's the powder, I promise. And then I'm just gonna go in with another Laura Mercier product. This is a great powder, and it's actually got a really good amount of coverage. So it's like a shade lighter than my skin tone, and I do it just to highlight and to help cover more under eye. And then this is just a Neutrogena face powder that I use. It's a couple shades darker than my skin, and I do it just to kind of like, I go in and I shape or like I contour a little bit with it, and then it kind of just gives me a tan. So I just like to really buff it into my skin so it just looks a little natural. Buff. This is a MAC blush in Subtle Breeze, and I really like it. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm all about the shimmer apparently. So on my brows, I use a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. I think this is called Slate. I spray a little bit of Mario Badescu Rose Water on the eyeshadow lid, and then I dip my brush in to just get a little bit more of a more dense color, like a more richer tone than if it was just the powder dry. And then you really want to use a good, dense, strong bristle brush to work the product through your brows and get it onto the skin good. This brush I think is from Sephora. And then I use just a little bit of Maybelline Brow Mascara to tame my wandering hairs. And then I just use, I just do a little tight line eyeliner underneath the lash line and above. I use Maybelline Colossal Mascara in Glam Black. I'm a big fan of Maybelline mascaras, mainly this one because the bristles are so nice. They're soft, they're not too stiff, and they're so full. When you have bristles that are spaced out in rows, you're gonna get more clumping than ones that are just all over the place and there's no spaces between them, because that is just gonna comb through the lashes and not leave any clumps. Your lashes are just gonna look really full and lush. And then I just put a little Vaseline on my lips. I do this all the time. I always use Vaseline before I go to bed too. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys liked it. Comment below if you have any requests for the next makeup tutorial video. See you later.